So here we are, episode 100 of Zexal. So I was actually quite surprised at this, that they didn't actually do a episode. You know how a lot of series like to do. Oh, I can't believe we got to the 100 mark. Like thanks everyone. Let's have little best ofs and stuff like that, or just like a random episode where they gather like all like famous characters in there and just do something. Nah, with Zexal, they just continued with the story. Which I was a little bit disappointed in, because they sound like they just didn't really care for like the 100 mark, or they're just like, oh, they're thinking like, oh, Zexal 2 is episode 27, even though it's 100 in the entire series. It's like they probably didn't want to count it because of Zexal 2, but oh well, it's like their fault. But still, rats on the 100, Zexal. But continuing on with like what happened in the duel. Basically, we got to see this numbers known as number 44 Sky Pegasus, and I'm not gonna lie, this actual numbers could be very good in the current game at the moment. Although it has like 1800 attack points, its effect is what really makes it stand out, because this guy's deck was a very interesting one. Basically, you can detach a material, and you can either destroy a monster, or they have to pay 500 to negate that effect. But when your opponent loses any life points due to an effect, then you get that effect again, thanks to Skypex. And that part doesn't count, doesn't cost a material. It's only the destruction of the monster part. And he can keep using this deck because his combo for his deck is actually focusing on burning, and it actually got up to the point that Yuma really getting up to the 200. He only had like 200 life points left, but during this is like they were trying to solve like the mystery between this guy and the ruins, with Shark and Durbe trying to escape. And Yuma was just absolutely failing at this, and we found out he used to be an ancient hero, and what happened is he left the kingdom because he wanted to go back to his homeland to see how everyone was. Then these three knights rebelled, who were like considered his closest friends, and shit happened, and basically him and his horse were trying to didn't want to fight him, and it just ended up them dying. So it was sort of like a test of sticking together, friendship, all that jazz. You know what it is. But his combo was interesting. You got to pay like some life points to chuck out a card, and then he used another card that forces Yuma to pay those life points. But what really annoyed me is like the combo actually only got stopped because of Yuma didn't have like any more life points at all. Like he only had like 200, and then not to mention like throughout the whole duel he only just had hope. Like he didn't really have anything else. And he activated this trap card from this graveyard. It's like that lets you draw one card. And if it's a magic card, you can treat it as a quick play. So yeah, that was really weird. He's like, and the one he pulled out was Numeron Force. So okay, that was that felt like a bit of an unfair way to win. Like, well, obviously it's freaking an anime like Yu-Gi-Oh. Of course, they're gonna get the right card at the right time, but I don't know. It's like sometimes I think these cards just don't work like that. Like, it just annoys me, like, because I think most of these cards are just anime only, so, I don't know, that's probably because I actually play the game, but, yeah, that's really it for the episode. Durbe was like, I'm just going to treat you nice, because he actually saved Shark at this point, and, he actually got his Barrian powers back, and he's saying, you guys just reminded me of something, and it's like, I'm just going to let you guys live. Next week's episode, it looks like Astral and, number 96 are going to, duel, whilst Vector is just going to be there throwing, like, frickin' traps at him, because he's just there in his, like, human form. And then also as well, you've got the, 44, Pegasus as well, and there was a little hint about his dad, but, nothing. Apart from that, that really was the episode, but, yeah, congrats on the hundreds, Zexal, done well to keep up this point, especially since, of, like, how most animes nowadays don't, or even series themselves, just don't even last as long, and I think they even said that Zexal is going to be shorter than 5D, so I think we might have like 30 episodes left, maybe. That's my prediction, because I don't think they can really keep up with the Barians, since we've got to collect 7 of these legendary cards. So Yeah, I guess we could get 7 of it, like the 7 that you can go around in 30 episodes, but oh no, never know. It could end like literally in like 10 episodes. So let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this episode and the 100 mark. But that's all from me. So thank you very much for watching. As always, remember, Bandit, and I'll see you next time.